Hey, my name's Luca. I'm one of the site managers at the Leederville Office Development, and today we're going to cover one of the key milestones for this project, the removal of our tower crane. The removal of this tower crane was booked 8 months ago due to the fact that we had to have Western Power shut down our high voltage power lines within the city of Vincent. The removal of this tower crane was one of our most high risk processes, and safety was our #1 priority. This process involved our construction team sequencing all our critical crane heavy works and programming that against our construction schedule. The date was picked, the submissions were made with Western Power and the City of Vincent, and that date was hit. Vincent Street is actually under the control of Main Roads and is the main arterial highway during the peak hour periods. Our tower crane was programmed to be removed on a Saturday and Sunday, with a public holiday on the Monday being our backup plan. Prior to any form of work starting on the Saturday morning, every single construction member involved in the process of this tower crane removal met in our site office for a 6:30 toolbox tour. One of the key processes involved in this was talk through the entire sequence involved in this weekend and the key aspects involved in the high risk areas. One of the main reasons why we perform a toolbox prior to any form of works beginning is simply to keep an open dialogue of communication. The biggest difficulty is losing information or information crossing paths and not being communicated clearly. The best way to do that is bringing every single team member together, discussing the entire process, all the hazards, everyone's role, and making sure everyone's on the same page. Works began at around 7 o'clock with our traffic management team shutting both ends of Vincent Street. The next step involved the termination of our high voltage power lines. As a secondary check, Western Power had a set of on-site contractors who physically dead tested the power lines. Western Power have some minimum clearances associated with working near live power lines, but they also gave us a minimum clearance of 3 metres to be next to a dead power line. From a safety perspective, we chose to work within a 4.5 metre minimum clearance. Due to the height of our tower crane, we had to mobilise a 300-tonne mobile crane to physically take down our tower crane. The process of a tower crane removal is generally dictated by the supplied manufacturer's removal sequence. The removal of the tower crane generally starts with 50% removal of the rear counterweights, followed by the main boom, then the balance of the counterweights, the central slew deck, and then the entire mast tower. For every single lift, we had an entire sequence programmed. This sequence not only dictated every single lift, it also dictated every single semi-trailer that was on the ground awaiting to receive individual components.